Welcome back, everyone, to Ontario's Provincial Championships here in Rim Park in Waterloo. So Joshua back here with Michelle Dermott, who back-to-back matches here.
Yes, I'm back again. I'm excited for this match, too, because Fury and Saiyan Elite are really competitive teams.
Yeah, we've seen, both of these teams you have to think would be in the running, at least for gold medal consideration. Definitely. As the tournament goes on. Fury's had some lineup changes over the last little while.
Yes, they have. I see some new faces, but not new to Dodgeball.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we've seen players like Moody Youssef and Spencer Sarow not out there.
But they've been Moody has switched over to a Saiyan Elite. So he's actually playing in this game, but against his former team.
Yeah, we'll see how that ends up looking. Obviously, these players have played against each other a lot over the years.
Have a few hits on both sides.
1-for-1, Potvin and Eng. I think we'll see sometimes the pace is going to be really quick.
Definitely. Ooh. I would expect nothing less from these two teams.
If anything, Saiyan often, I think, pushes the pace more than most teams. Fury can, but they're more opportunistic about it.
Unfortunately, that risk kind of got his player hit.
Yeah, Armston, a good catcher, but he was kind of turned away from that.
Yeah, I don't think he was expecting the ball to come to him from there.
And so Cody McGee out there in the middle for Fury with the handlebars, mustache. Has been playing for a few years, but relatively new to Fury. I think he did debut with them in Dodgeball Toronto's kickoff tournament this year.
Oh, okay.
And of course, Will Andrusik over there on the corner has been a star player for our national team, men's foam. Pretty familiar sight for people who watch a lot of Dodgeball.
Yes, definitely. And the cross court does not land.
So Saiyan, though, they've got the ball advantage now. They go cross court. Always interesting to see where they choose to go. They've got the arms to go anywhere they want. So, there's a good shot by John Wu, taking out Kevin Wu.
At this stage in the game early on, I find sometimes you're getting a feel for the reactions of the opposing team, and then kind of ironing out any of the kinks. Wow, 2 players hit by Will Andrusik.
Yeah, he got through the blocker on John Wu and then took out Estabrooks, who was coming up to try and counter. So Cody Foley and Will Andrusik fighting for that first point. It looks like both of them are taking their shots from certainly not up at the center line all the way. This is the furthest anyone's come up. So there's a question of how much advantage you want to take on your throw, but how much you want to risk in terms of being countered. Foley gets through. All right, so Cody Foley. Will was backpedaling, not in a scramble, like it was controlled, but
yeah, I think he was in the right position, but the ball just didn't make the mark on the block.
And Cody Foley's got a tough shot. I don't know if that was like a drop curve, but he's really good at throwing those. He's got a good hard release, so hard to read sometimes. And as mentioned, Moody Youssef out there against his old team gets a hit off the opening rush. So both of these teams are really fast off the rush.
Yes.
And I like that they sometimes put the ball way outside to the far side for the release. Something a little different.
Gives them a good advantage for taking down one of the runners.
Shot by Armsden to the corner. He evades the back pedal.
Advantage on Saiyan Elite again. And Moody makes the hit.
Nguyen saw it coming, but couldn't squeeze the catch. Fury missing their shots, but they'll have plenty more chances. But they're still facing 6 on Saiyan.
Feeling comfortable sending 2 balls there because they're in a player advantage position.
Some good active defense.
And
Fury.
all players still on the side of Saiyan Elite.
Yeah, Fury struggling to find those hits really early in this point. Trying some of those counters. And I feel like if you miss too many counters, you might want to start just play for the ball control, set up, and find your rhythm again.
Definitely. Sometimes like that little reset makes all the difference.
Yeah, they're shifting position around again. Also one of those little tweaks that might help.
Ooh. That was a close call there, but Moody was able to jump over that ball. And the counter on Saiyan Elite took down the thrower.
Yeah, so Andrusik hit out. Eng was traded. So at least Fury has drawn one off the court for Saiyan. Just they're hoping they won't have to spend a player to do it each time.
Both of these teams playing very disciplined.
Agreed. They're able to play quickly, but still in control. It's calculated.
Yes, that's my thought exactly.
Yeah.
Calculated. You can tell that they put a lot of time and energy into practicing their plays.
Yeah, and I wonder how much, I'm not familiar with the practice regimen for these teams, but sometimes just practicing together, making sure you're actively working on that teamwork, what to do in different situations together.
Yeah.
That pays off in matches for sure.
I believe Saiyan Elite does practice regularly. And I'm not sure about Fury, but I would imagine they do as well.
Yeah. These teams, they've got a core that's in a certain geographic region. There are definitely some players from a little bit further out as we see Saiyan close out that point. Saiyan has kind of a GTA core.
Yes.
And Fury, of course, has an Ottawa core. But Saiyan coming out on top so far. They had their first real breakthrough win, I'd say, in men's play in Dodgeball Toronto's mid-season clash last year.
Yes.
Pretty exciting.
That was such an exciting game. I was there.
Yeah.
There was a lot of hype for them as well, being like a home team.
Yep. Dramatic win over, I think that was Shred in the semifinals.
I believe so.
An American squad. No American squads here. Although Cody Foley, of course, ex-Team USA. He's, I believe, living in or near Calgary these days, but is here for provincials in Ontario. And the teams just had a pause for, looks like a shoe tie. Still got 2.5 minutes to go. Okay, there's a good hit. Speakman.
Sakura it tries to stop that ball and it just ends up going to the other side.
I don't think I've seen someone just hoof it like that before. All right, and yeah, Saiyan Elite still together, still in control here. I do think Fury seems just a little less coordinated than I'm used to seeing out of them. Maybe a function of new players, or maybe just not quite finding what they're looking for early on. Ooh.
That was a good hit. I think they're trying to just find the rhythm with the new roster. That's at least what it looks like for me. And I have every belief in them that they're going to get that point.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes over a reasonably long tournament, you see a big difference between teams once they've gelled a bit over the rounds.
Or even within the same game. Just from set to set, there can be a shift once things start to click.
Yeah, they've made some adjustments. They've made some hits here, 3-on-3.
So Somerville has actually moved to Ottawa. So this is the first time that he has been on Fury for provincial championship.
Ian's taken out. Yeah, I was going to comment on the fact that I don't think we've ever seen him on Fury, period. We have seen him, of course, in foam play a lot in the last couple of years. He started out in cloth in the Hamilton area, has represented Canada in the cloth game, and now really seems to have taken to the foam game as well.
Definitely. And all of the skill set is so transferable. He can play both so well.
Okay, but Saiyan closing it out again. Yep, like you were saying, I think Fury maybe just there's still a core of the roster that's still there. They just don't seem quite as in sync as we're used to seeing, and you definitely see that Saiyan Elite do seem very in sync.
Yes.
And that can make enough of a difference to be a 3-0 edge right now.
I want to see Fury get a point on the board with this one.
Yeah, they'll start in no blocking. Some aggressive postures early. All right, there's the first throw.
A nice head nod.
Yeah.
Evading. Very smooth.
Sometimes that's all it takes.
Exactly. And we got some hit. Yep, we got one player hit on the Saiyan Elite side.
Yeah, looks like they got Estabrooks. Maybe the biggest arm on that team. Oh, and Andrusik taken out too.
An unfortunate deflection into the second player.
Was that a bit of a high shot? Is that why Yusuf is apologizing?
Yeah, I think he was on his knees and then it was just around the face region.
Yeah, it's nice to see players just giving a hope you're okay.
Yeah, definitely. So that sportsmanship factor as well.
Yes. Exactly. A lot of these players have played with and against each other in a lot of different contexts. Oh, there's a great shot from Yusuf.
And Saiyan Elite is just dominating this set right now.
Yeah, they have found almost everything they've looked for.
McGee was able to evade those throws.
And he's got quite a good drop on some of those throws. It's almost like a lob, except much faster. So
I know if I was faced up against him, I would have thought that was a catchable ball, and it would have hit me in the toes.
Yeah. He's pretty liberal with those shots. Gets another ball in from the side. Ooh.
And he was able to just have that body control to keep himself from moving.
Veteran Sakura, though.
Yeah. Unfortunately, couldn't make this flipped switch for that, but a good set nonetheless.
Yeah, so Fury still looking for that first point. And we know they have the talent, but they're going to have to find the execution here.
Definitely.
Get those solo shots hitting at the rate that Saiyan Elite is hitting at. Or break up what Saiyan's doing, maybe.
Right. And Saiyan Elite is playing really composed, and they're not making any mistakes. So I think Fury needs to start to capitalizing and tightening up some of the communication.
Yeah.
I'd say.
You would think communication would be one of the things that's harder to really get right with turnover in the roster, and maybe that's part of it. I feel, because this depends on communication too. If Saiyan Elite is playing so well, maybe you want to try and get in their faces a bit more with like rush downs when they haven't thrown yet, or like just more pressure on them so that they can't keep doing what they've been doing to you.
Definitely.
But it's easy to say.
Yeah.
Harder to actually figure out. Let's see how they can do with it. So how have you found these 10-minute halves in this tournament? You've had one match so far?
For...
Like here at Provincials, it's 10-minute halves.
Yes.
It feels on the broadcast like they fly by to me.
Oh, definitely.
For you as a player?
It does fly by, actually.
Yeah.
My team had a few sets that lasted like 7.5 minutes long. So those sets, you're really tired in the moment, but then it pays off in the long run.
Yeah, hopefully lets you really find that rhythm with your teammates.
Definitely. All right, we're ready to get started.
Okay, good quick rushes from each team. Saiyan again doing that pitch outside. Yusuf's been the one taking the shots a couple times, but Wu taken out, and now Nathan Wu out there. Ooh, there's a good. It's a pop-up. Speakman made a great choice, but sometimes it bounces the wrong way.
Definitely.
Okay, so Fury gets control of that ball. There's another pop-up, but too far.
So it's now on the side of Fury. They're looking to get some bodies down so they can even out the player count.
No, just try to get those advantages where you can find them. Saiyan, who's tweaked their on-court lineup a little bit. We see Chatterton out there now sending a ball over to her teammate. Nathan Wu is fishing for balls early on. Estabrooks across from Thomas in those corners, keeping an eye on each other. Erica Land countered.
Wu makes a really good counter to the middle player.
Yeah, just really well timed. Saiyan can play for those one-for-ones. You have a significant player edge. They're a great way to try and take an even moment and turn it into an advantage for the team.
Definitely.
Saiyan trying to finish something out here. They don't connect on those throws, so Somerville and Thomas.
So Somerville was able to take a cross court onto Estabrooks.
Yeah. Somerville is doing a great job with those backline counters and staying alive on the move. There's a good shot by Thomas.
This might be the set where Fury starts to take it in.
Yeah, they're looking a little stronger right now.
They're looking really confident out there. And coordinated. They're working really well together.
Yeah, it looks like they're talking well. Thomas tries a long counter. Chatterton gets that ball in. Looks like he's relaying the call. So, yeah, he's just protecting the ball, rolling back. I like the awareness, and
definitely
he's playing for possession here.
And that paid off as well. Just having that extra ball, they were able to send 2 on Somerville.
And they just staggered the timing a bit, and now they can just finish off Thomas. So Saiyan withstands a little bit of a good pushback by Fury, but Saiyan's still firmly in control of this match.
Definitely.
And I think if you're facing off against Saiyan Elite, I mean, you look at how much recognizable like national team talent is over there, and you're already down a few points. I think it can be hard not to get a little demoralized sometimes.
Right.
Fury's a veteran squad. They've got good coaching. See Kirkpatrick over there as trying to rally the troops. They've got a big ball advantage now.
Oh, and they were able to get one player out. And that was, I think he was able to get the blocker in time. So only one player out on the side of St. Elite.
Nathan Wu doing well. Ooh, there's a good shot by Speakman.
I don't think he saw it coming. It was a really good cross.
Yeah, some good movement on the throw as well. Good fakes now out of Saiyan. There's a shot by Armsden.
I really like how Elite had like I'd say a wave of fakes until the throw actually threw.
Yeah, they're not all at the same time. I think that makes it even harder to really figure out what you need to focus on if you're on defense. So
definitely.
5 balls in hand now. A good toward Potvin. Potvin playing out of Sarnia. He's been with this Fury squad for a long time, though.
He's also a member of Team Canada as well.
Yep. I think this past Worlds was his first time in the program.
Yes.
If I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, so obviously Fury, a lot of strong talent out there as well. And we do have the player of the match presented by VC Ultimate. The poll is up in chat. give yourself a say in who's going to be recognized here as the MVP. Saiyan playing it composed, like you were saying before, they're disciplined. They're coming close, it's a bit of a scramble.
Oh, wow. And it looks like only a Fury member was taken out off that flurry.
Yeah, there were a lot of pretty close range shots.
Definitely.
So the fact that there's only one hit, a bit of a surprise. Ooh, there's a good one.
McGee taking out Moody.
Moody Youssef did get low, but couldn't get all the way out of the way. 3-on-3. Team's playing it a little slow again. Sakura takes over the corner. Armsden comfortable in the middle. Okay, they got Potvin. I thought that might have bounced first, but he knew it did not.
Yeah. I love how close these matches have been. And a pop-up.
Yeah.
And a finger block. Okay.
Okay, wow.
Wow, that was a quick switch over.
Yeah. I thought, the shot onto Sakura, it looked like a good drop shot that got through any of his defenses. Sometimes that's the problem when I throw the drop shots too. They pop up in awkward ways.
Right.
When they still have the bodies out there to make a catch off of it. I don't know. How bad do you feel? Like, I feel worse giving up a straight catch than I do if it deflects off something and gets caught. That feels less like my fault.
That's true.
I don't know if everybody feels that, but
to be honest, I'm not sure how I feel about that. I think I feel more disappointed when it's a pop-up catch.
Yeah.
Because it was a hit, but now it's not.
You're betrayed by just luck.
Exactly.
A little bit.
Yeah. Because you're right. It's all the luck. I want the luck in my favor.
Yeah.
Not
of
against
course.
me. All right. 4 players to 3.
Yeah, there was a bit of a scramble early. We saw some players getting taken out in trades. 2.5 minutes still to go in this match. Fury still looking for their first point. Not something I expected to be saying at this point in the match.
I'm also shocked.
But okay.
I guess it is a testament to how strong and dominant Saiyan Elite has been playing in this match and how disciplined they have been. They haven't been making any mistakes, and I think they've earned the points that they've been winning.
Oh, 100%. Good smart play, excellent execution on the court. We've seen them be able to swap in some of their depth too. Ian Randall is out there now, who acts as a coach and a player. Going a little high, but they also do get Somerville.
Now it's just McGee left on the court. He's able to block those.
Plays for ball control, always smart. That shot coming close, low on the body of Nathan Wu. John Wu over there in the other corner. Oh,
good
okay.
block.
It's an underhand.
And the finger block.
McGee.
Scooting off the court.
Yeah, a little theatrical. He was in a tough spot. He got caught kind of too far up to really protect himself well.
And there's not really much that you can do when you're in that position. Just put the ball out and hope for the best.
But when you are 1-on-3 in a match like this, we always say, like, you're going to have to take some kind of chance. You just have to pick what sort of chance that's going to be.
Definitely. Moving into the final set of the game.
So we will almost certainly get to no blocking pretty quickly. Both teams going to want to start that no blocking period with better numbers, more player advantage. So that's what they're going to be focused on now. Fury willing to set up, I think, and somehow.
That is a catch.
Yeah, wow.
That was a really good pop-up catch.
And that is the first out of this point. We're going to see the flurry
and
now as the time's
another.
running out. Oh! I don't think he could get there.
No.
And that one popping up off Alain. It's taken out just before the whistle goes, so.
And now we're moving into no blocking.
Right, and as we wind things down, Fury with the numbers, they're in a good position for that first point. They lose Speakman. Saiyan gets in for free. Somerville playing defense. He's a great catcher. He's always very good at dropping a ball and having his hands ready.
Definitely.
Potvin taken out. Saiyan still has their 3 out there.
And they're just taking their time.
I said Potvin taken out. He was just shifting around on the court. My bad.
Oh, so 4-3 still.
Yeah. Fury still in the driver's seat a little bit. Okay, we do hear a few hits. Now Potvin's out.
All right, now we're down to a 2v2.
Nguyen's trying to catch Eng off guard. Heads up play by him, but just missing. As you said, it's a 2-on-2 now. Chatterton with that follow, trying to get a hit while Nguyen's was vulnerable, but...
So throwing an advantage to Fury at the moment.
They get ball control, and they get a couple of hits.
And they win the set. So now Fury has a point on the board.
Yeah, it took until the literal end, unfortunately, and...
But I'm glad that they got it.
Yes, and I'm sure for morale.
Because now the rhythm's going.
Yes. Yeah, hopefully something they can build on. And we did see Moody Youssef, the ex-Fury member, winning player of the match, presented by VC Ultimate. And I think that feels pretty fitting.
Yeah, definitely. Came out strong. He made a lot of solid hits. He was, I would say, the scariest person off the opening rush.
Yes, I think that's a good way to look at it for sure.
So well deserved.
All right, so this clash in some of the top men's teams from years past ends with a Saiyan victory, 7-1. We do have, of course, plenty more dodgeball still to come. We've got another